Bye guys. Introduce yourself.
You can introduce me.
No, you should introduce yourself.
I'm today's guest star. You don't need to know my name.
Okay, anyways, it's Nahdia, and I'm doing this because she's leaving soon to do her double degree. In where?
In Groningen, which is in Netherlands.
Okay.
Sounds cool, right? It's not as cool as it sounds.
So we bought like, what is this, 45k worth of fruits, and there's 3 fruits.
3, 2, 1. The first fruit is watermelon, which is the size of our heads.
Okay. And then you.
And then we also have here a very interesting one. What is it?
It's a dragon.
I don't know, maybe they don't have it. Exotic fruits, right?
Exotic fruits. And then the last we got mangoes.
No reason.
Yeah,
just it was there.
We just bought it. Don't we have to wash it first?
I mean, the outside is nothing.
Yeah.
I think that's dangerous.
Either.
I can do this.
It's okay.
Ooh.
It's not perfect, but hey,
It's
nobody's
great.
perfect. So I'm gonna ask questions to Nahdia because she's leaving this. So, how did we meet? How do I know Nahdia? Okay, so we basically are from the same region, as in like I used to live abroad, right? I used to live in the UAE, and she used to live in the UAE too. But the difference is that she lives so far away. I'll show you guys the map here.
Yeah,
it's like where I lived,
and this
is where she lives. So like that's far. And how I knew her was because I went to SBM Integre. So yeah. Is ketchup juice?
Is ketchup juice?
Is it? Is ketchup juiced?
It's
It's
ketchup
tomato blended, so.
juice. But they put stuff in it, don't they?
Next question.
Next question.
Why did you want to study in Indonesia?
Okay, good question, because people ask me why SBM, but
That's the
Indonesia
most
is-
asked question that I get since I came here, so you should answer that too.
So, I always wanted to study in my dad's alma mater. I don't know how to pronounce it in English.
Yeah, that's.
And like he has been bringing me to ITB since I was small. Even the canteen, the Salman canteen, the ibu-ibu, the chef and the cashier, they know me from when I was younger. And like, you know the Lawit?
Yeah.
There's the fountain Intel, right?
Yeah.
There's the Intel.
Yep.
And then there's the square, the long one. I used
Yes.
to swim in those. Not swim, but like. Yeah, let her show you how it looks later. I used to literally slide there. But like, there, yeah. They used to have water. They don't
I
have
didn't
the
know
water.
you could do that in Tebe. Next challenge, Tebe challenge, slide in the flower.
But being abroad, my options were like limited to international class, and what we had, the options that we had, I liked SBM the most, and I've been wanting it since grade 10. So yeah.
So yeah, to answer that question from me, is that I've been living abroad for like how many years? Like,
Forever.
since I finished TK kecil and TK besar. So yeah, therefore I felt like I wasn't growing as a person there. Like my routine over there is basically the same, even though I moved places.
But everything.
It's still the same. Wait, let me tell you my routine, like everyday routine.
Step 1.
Wake up at 5 p.m.
Step 2.
Get picked up at 6:20.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You're surprised, right?
Step 3.
I arrive in school at like 7:30 because school starts at 8. And then I go back, school finishes at 2, and then I reach home at like 3ish. That's if I don't have any extra curricular. But if I do, then I get home around like 4:30 or 5:30,
yeah.
right? Yeah. So that's my routine. And then once I get home, I chill for a bit and then eat and all that thing, and then do homeworks if I have homeworks, and that's just everyday life. So
Sounds boring, right? Yeah, it was. That's
Yep.
nice.
But then don't get me wrong, when I moved to Abu Dhabi from Qatar, I was like, oh, I'm not gonna study in Indonesia, I'm gonna study here, I'm not going to Indonesia, I'm studying here, or I'm going abroad. Yeah. And then I started to realize things when I go for competition and join workshop in this university, like different universities. It made me realize how like so quiet and so
limited,
dead
right?
the university life abroad is, or maybe not abroad, more like in the Middle East. Therefore, I was like, this is not something that I want. Maybe for some people, yeah, that's what they're looking for, but I don't think that's what I was looking for.
I agree.
And also, my parents wants me to experience life,
In Indo.
the real life, the real cruel world. Yeah, that's Dad, if you're watching this,
He's watching this for sure.
probably. So yeah, that was another thing, and I did again realize that once I came here, people have very different mindset here.
Yeah, that's true.
And you know what? My friend tells me that I always complain when I came here, which is true.
It's true.
And I guess that was just the way of me adapting. But yeah, there you go. I complain. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, next question. As a student in the taking international program in ITB, how does it feel?
This is such a touchy topic. Everyone
Let's
asks me
talk
that.
about it
Because when they ask me like, oh, what Jalu did you get into ITV? And I was like, oh, I'm a national actually. They're like, why? And I'm like, and then I have to explain about me living abroad, blah blah blah.
Yeah, I mean like
Right?
we just want a chance to live
Yeah.
here, like you know.
Why not? And they did provide a national program. Why? So we want to.
I mean like who doesn't want to pay for a cheaper, the regular class? You know, I mean I would love to pay for a cheaper class, but the fact that I've been studying abroad and I couldn't take the exams that were required to take to enter the
thingy.
yeah, therefore I couldn't go to that pathway, so that's why I took the other pathway. Get it? So we're all here just learning. Everyone has their own
Everyone has
pathway.
their own
You can't judge
ways
them.
of getting here.
Yeah, so
Worry about.
people
So,
think
yeah.
like once you study abroad, you'll always want to study abroad, but
No.
in my opinion, I'm bored of being abroad. You know, I just want to eat the street foods here.
It's true. Abroad, we have to like make everything from scratch. Which is why my mom came here. Now she's so lazy to cook. Because there we would have to make.
Yeah.
Let's say you want shomai, we cook.
Yeah, we have to
go
make
fish
we go
market.
fish market, buy the fish, cut it, and all that thing.
And then
Then
we
you make
cook
it.
ourselves, steam it ourselves.
Yeah.
And you know, you can't make small amounts of those. You have to make like a huge mass. I'd have it for an entire week and get bored within the third day.
Yeah,
So yeah,
that's why in here you can just like buy like here,
right
have it.
here, it's right there.
Yeah, so you can like just have it, but abroad you can't. So that was another reason why I wanted to study here as well, because you know living abroad is expensive. Like taxi can be.
It is.
I can't go anywhere. Not that I can't go anywhere. More like the roads over there are not as.
As like here, it's not like here.
Therefore, you can't just walk places. I mean, like
I
you
don't know about
can.
you.
Well,
Is your friends' places like very far away from your?
yeah, of course, because I don't live in a compound where you guys like live.
see.
I live in the city, guys. This girl
This
doesn't
one,
live.
like
live in
you
a
can call it a
village.
village. There
A
you go.
village, yes,
Yeah,
a
it's a village.
Or like,
More on that. That's for another video if you guys are asking. So yeah,
just know where she lives.
you just know. It's like in the middle of nowhere. Kalau jadi spek mau jadi spek apa?
I don't know what spec. Botol minum?
Yeah, sure, I guess.
That's me. What do you?
Okay, you don't have a reason for that? Not gonna elaborate? Because you need her always. That's why
That's
she wants to
true.
be water. The bottle or just water?
The water
Oh,
bottle. Okay, your
How
turn.
do you feel about the student orientation? I don't know how to call it. Programs or events here in ITV
I think it's fun in some ways.
from from a
But-
certain POV.
Like me, as someone who's been living abroad, I feel like wow, new things. I've never done this, so yeah, I'd love to like experience
the
it.
experience, right?
But then I know people, of course, my friends have lived with that type of what do you call culture or tradition?
Yeah.
And so like they're just like, oh, I'm bored of it. Like it's so useless. I'm like, yeah, okay. So, what's your opinion? Because you've joined the prospect thingy
Yeah.
and being
So,
like a part of it.
During this aspect thing, I have signed up to become the mentor there, which means I do embarrassing things. I become the mothers of the new kids, the new students, and all that. I think that especially SBM people were known to be like antisocial almost because our belief so far, our faculty is new, and we're not used to be involved with these activities in the middle, right? In the middle of the campus. But I tried because I didn't want to be antisocial my entire uni life, and I only have 2 years here in ITB. I'm leaving soon, so I tried, and it was honestly a really good experience. To this point, to this day,
To build
the group
network,
chat,
right?
yeah, the network, the group chat is not dead until
Yeah.
to this day. Like there's still people talking, not always everyone, but we do. So difficult.
You mentioned about being antisocial.
Yeah.
I know in SBM, we people are considered very
Very
antisocial when it comes to organization in the campus. Well, I'm not saying that's for everyone in SBM, but I know we are, what do you call it, titled, I
Yeah,
guess. You're
sort of.
titled as that. So, in my opinion, we're not actually that antisocial.
Yeah.
It's just that since we have, what do you call it,
I think first of all schedule, no.
schedule is very hectic.
Yeah.
Can't relate with other faculty. Sorry. People will be like saying, "Hey, come to Sakra," and then they'll be like me in class. I'm like,
I'm like, sorry, we have class. I'm like, hey.
it's not that we don't want to like interact and so that. It's just more like priorities, you know, guys. Like,
And it's not like what ambitious that we have to do academics all the time.
yeah.
It's just because SBM is only 3 years, and that's why.
And the fact that I'm an international
National.
program student,
That adds
which
even
requires
more
me,
weight.
which requires me to go abroad on my 3rd year.
Yep.
And going abroad, there are requirements to that. Therefore, like, I have to meet that requirement. And if I don't, then that's just me failing myself, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, we did pay a huge amount
Like,
to get into
yeah.
this program.
It's not like I don't want to join you guys, but I have my own priorities, and I'd love to join.
Yeah.
Of course, I'd love to join.
I mean, you guys have your own priorities too, right? But like SBM, actually, there's a lot of people who are like, who do prioritize their non-academics as well, as in like they like to work outside.
Oh yeah,
they enjoy what they do outside.
They also do part-time, a lot of part-time.
Yeah, a lot of that, or their own.
Yeah, or their own
companies,
companies.
their own startups.
They do that. So I don't think you can judge someone like that
By just their.
just by like if they're joining things, organization or not in the campus.
Because you don't know, there might be someone else.
Yeah, because your life is not only in the campus. There you go.
You weren't kidding.
So guys,
watermelon.
Another guest star,
Hello, I'm Alma.
and this one is also going to run for her double degree. So, do you want fruits?
Don't know.
So Nahdia is gonna eat this.
Why? I'm full.
Okay, same question for Alma. Why did you want to study in Indo?
Indo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or was Indo your first option?
no.
Not.
Explain.
I wanted to go to Malaysia.
Malaysia? What is another country?
I wanted to go to Malaysia, but then, because a lot of people are getting fired, you know, in the oil company.
We have to agree. We have to agree.
Laugh about it.
I'm living proof of that.
Okay. Jadi kayak in case anything happens to my dad, jadi so yeah, I'm studying
Which
here.
is kind of true though, I guess. I think that was one of the reasons why
I don't know
my
if that's
parents
taboo or not, but we talk about it.
I wanted to go to UI.
Yeah, she wanted.
taking the same course.
She wanted to do architecture.
Oh, I wanted to do architecture too.
Yeah, all of us wanted it.
I
right?
know.
I also was gonna apply. I didn't end up applying in the end.
So yeah, that's the only school that has inter kan.
Really? Architecture?
Oh, I agree. Yeah.
They don't
Like
have it
in Indo, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
In
yeah.
Indo, yeah.
Indo.
I didn't know that.
But then like I had a GCSE, AS level in Qatar, and at the same time there was an exam, entrance exam. It was like apa ya?
Simak?
Colliding.
Simak?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, the
So
SIMAK.
yeah, so I couldn't attend that.
Oh, actually, same. My SIMAK was like either same day or the next day after my SBMPTN. You guys can flashback to my part when I said that. It's not too different.
Yeah, that's not too different from me too.
Anyway.
I'm actually joining two.
Oh, what is it?
The, so one is unit softball with them two.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't know. But
Yes, I'm so.
Anyways, the other one is Kempo, which is like self-defense.
Yeah, Kempo.
Two.
Do you have anything else to say before you leave? Anything
Where
you'd
are we
like
going?
some people to know?
No.
You sound like that teacher in class. So, any questions?
Any questions?
Before we wrap up?
We can wrap up because.
Before we dismiss the class. Yeah.
Tell me tips to survive as them then.
Yeah, for the next year, because
Yeah,
we won't
for-
be here to tell her.
Yeah.
How to survive? Just do your stuff on time. Don't.
she's like,
don't
I did like a
because
an arrow.
I'm also I only submitted 3 minutes before the deadline for us. Anyways, yeah.
For us the other days. She's like always a day before.
Greet people in the hallways.
I'm giving you tips. That's how you survive
So
abroad.
in Grand, you'll see me walk on the left.
Yeah, you have to walk
There
on
you
the
go.
left because that's how people are. They walk on the left,
I am a bit.
but stay in the right path.
I don't want.
Cringe.
Cringe.
Cringe. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye, bye, bye. Halo.
Ini siapa?
Mau tanya ada semangka nggak ya di Borma?